Okay, so the excitement's building. Tomorrow I'm heading off on a 101 adventure down to South Island, to the top of the South Island. And we're going to do on my Yamaha Tenere. It's a 3 or 4 day trip, probably a bit longer because I'll take a day each way travelling to get there. So I just thought I'd bring you a quick video about some of the things that I'm taking with me and why. I did a trip 6 months ago, same sort of thing. And I learned a few lessons of what to take, what not to take, what to carry and what you don't need to bother carrying. So I'll just run through it. So the bike's all set up, ready to go, fully fueled. I put my little soft bags on the side, which will carry, well, I'll outline in a minute. Got my radar trap detector, as always. My phone will set up here. Running new tyres on this bike, which are the Dunlop Trail Max Ascent. So far they've been really good. I don't know what they're going to be like in the dirt, but on the road they're really good. Anyway, so just run through what I'm carrying. I've got a riding suit, armoured riding suit, armoured riding pants, merino style top and bottom. I've got a few pairs of those, body armour they're called, but the merino. A couple of pairs of riding gloves, if you don't want to ride in wet gloves. A wet bag just to keep some stuff from, although these bags here are fully waterproof, and they are fully waterproof. They don't just say that, they actually are. I know they're quite expensive, but they are worth the money because they do, even in torrential rain, or even if you tip it over, in a river, they'll still stay dry. I've got my drone. I'm taking a drone with me just in case I get the opportunity to do some filming. Head torch, my leather, and a little spanner just in case. I'm taking 3 GoPros. One I'll mount on the back of the bike here on a suction cup. The other one I'm mounting on the front of the nose piece of my helmet down here. I've got the earpiece here that gives me a notification if there's any radar information I need to pay attention to. I've got a couple of masks just to keep the wind chill down should it get cold. This thing here, I can't remember where I got it. It's like a fleece-lined jacket, but it's got a very high woolen collar. This thing is so warm. It's such a good body warmer. So on those cold Marlborough Sound mornings, that thing's going to be ideal. Lots of socks, cap for when we're resting, I don't get my head burnt. Riding boots. I've got a little EPIRB to use on the jet ski, take with me everywhere. I'll have that in my jacket on me in case I'm separated from the bike and I get injured and I can't move, or I'm incapacitated in some way, or somebody's hurt along the trail, or we're in a remote place where there's no phone coverage. This thing just gets the ball rolling and gets help on its way to you pretty quickly. Waterproof shell pants. Unlike the riding suit, they claim it's waterproof, but trust me, I've been in a few heavy rainstorms and I just get drenched. So shell pants and a Hunter's Element shell jacket. So if it starts chucking it down, I will shell up and I'll stay dry, which is important. Got a little compressor I'm taking with me this time. Because of these tyres, the boys that are running the show are saying you knock them down to 30 to 32. I'm probably going to knock them down a bit more than that to get as much grip as I can possibly get, being an amateur at it, especially on the front. I don't want to be... I mean, they reckon these tyres are good off the road, but I guess we'll find out. They don't look as aggressive as the Anarchy Adventures, but they've got lots of sharp edges on them, so I'm hoping if I let them down to, I don't know, maybe 25 or 26, they'll be good. And then once they hit a road section, I can just quickly plug that little compressor in if it's not too much hassle and air up again. I've got the Moto SR suspension, which makes a big difference to the bike, I've got to be honest. Also, I'm running a low seat, but I bought one of these gel quick fit covers. So this bike with a suspension and a low seat, it's pretty hard on the arse on long trips. But when I'm doing my day riding and we're on this sort of adventure ride, I'll take that thing off and use the advantage of the low seat, which means I'll be able to get my feet down when I'm on uneven ground if I need to, because I don't want to tip it over. And then when I'm on the long ride home and the long ride down there, I'll put it back on. It'll just make things a little bit more bearable. So yeah, it's a bit of a rundown. Obviously, I've got another bag, just a couple of bungees to tie my other bag down. Most of the stuff I'm going to be wearing, of course, but the other stuff will go in the side bags, and then my clothes for after dinner, and shoes and jeans and shit like that will go in that yellow pack along with my laptop, and it'll sit up here where those bungees will hold it on. That will be taken care of by One Adventures every morning. They'll take our luggage and transport it to our next stopping out, night spot, which is great. So I'll only carry the very, very bare essentials in here. Some water, some food, cameras, GoPro, drone, compressor. That's about it really. A couple of tools, spare gloves, just in case, rain cover. That can all go in those little side panniers easily. So I'm going to leave in the morning. I'm going to head down from Tauranga down to Whanganui, which is probably about 5 hours if I'm taking my time. 2 hours if I'm not. No, that's about a 5 hour ride. I am going to take my time. Got a couple of people up to call in and have a cup of tea with along the way, just to break the ride up and give my arse a chance to recuperate. So hopefully this time I'm going to try and bring you a bit more footage from some of the scenery that Ben and Lucy and his crew have picked for us to go on this trip. I'm sure if it's anything like the last trip, it'll be spectacular. The last time I had the GoPro mounted on the top of my Bell Adventure helmet, which I've decided I really hate with the goggles, and I just hate that. So I'm probably going to use the Simpson Bandit. It's a very, very comfortable helmet. I do have a clear visor if we're doing any low light riding, but the smoke visor is really good. It gets good ventilation, and with the neck gizmos on, it stops the wind getting up into the helmet, so it doesn't make it too loud. So yeah, that's about it. I have actually bought another helmet, but it hasn't arrived yet. It's unlikely it'll arrive by the time I leave tomorrow. So unfortunately, I'll be going without it. It was one of the ones that has the flip up front. In fact, it just flips up and goes right over the back, and it's got cheeks that come round the side, so you're sort of semi full face, but you get a lot of airflow. If you're going slow through a tricky bit, you can better vision, and yeah, it's a very comfortable helmet as well. So if that turns up, I'll switch out the Simpson and try that one for this trip. Anyway, hope you're all well and happy. Happy Easter to you all. Over and out.